I started to know. Yeah, they were more trouble. Are you saying like Naruto was more trouble for Pain?
Uh, yeah, the Leaf Village.
Yeah, because they're weakened.
The Pains were weakened.
Yeah, if they like, okay, their entire like them like being able to move at all, right? Their entire like functionality is based off of like the the chakra they're getting from Nagato. So if they utilize a ton of that chakra that they're getting from Nagato, they wouldn't be able to function as well.
I mean that no, that doesn't matter because if somebody was like beating me in a fight, I would use my ultimate move to beat them, even if it like made me tired.
Yeah, but I'm saying like after that, you wouldn't be the same level of speed or strength that you would be before you used the ultimate move. Because it's not like Pain did this ultimate move against Naruto. He did Almighty Push before Naruto even arrives at the village.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did it on Kakashi.
No, he just did
That
it
means
on the whole village. Like he walked in the middle, he was like in the air, and he just Almighty Pushed and wiped the village. He didn't
are you
do it.
talking about when he like flew up above the? He
Yes.
did it on he did like the pull almighty pull thing
No, that was
on Kakashi.
pushed. He wiped out the village, or he like that wiped out like the like a massive part of the village when he jumped up in the air. He wasn't like aiming for any specific person. He was just trying to wipe out the village.
I know, but one of the pains did the same thing to
Yeah, but they did it
where they
on a
were like
much lower scale, right? I'm saying like doing one that like is able to wipe out the entire village would obviously take way more chakra. It would take like a massive amount of chakra.
they were looking for Naruto. That's why they did that.
That's fine. That wouldn't that doesn't mean anything. It just okay, but okay, they use a huge amount of chakra, then they fight Naruto. They don't use this huge amount of chakra before they fight Jiraiya. So one that uses the huge amount of chakra would be weaker.
Jiraiya came to them.
Yeah, so they hadn't used a huge amount of chakra, which they do against Naruto, or like when they do before they fight Naruto. So they would be weaker in their fight against Naruto than when they fought Jiraiya when they would be at their max. All right, what is this? Oh yes. Do you have any like anything against my scaling?
Uh, I'm trying to use find out the what's that thing
What?
they use like the it and like all the rocks like fly up into the air and form a ball.
I know what you're talking about. It's like
That's what that one also requires a lot of chakra, and they did that on Naruto.
okay. That just means that like yeah, we'll both take a large amount of chakra. That just means he had enough to do both, but he's still like weakened. I'm not saying like he like
And
took so much chakra to where he has none left. I'm saying that he just took a huge amount, so he would be slower.
and no, well, all the chakra that they used against Jiraiya adds up to this one too, because they were spamming summoning juices. They kept reviving people,
Well, no, they
and
don't instantly go to the Leaf Village. There's still a time before Pain arrives at the Leaf Village, so no, they could have just recovered.
no, I'm saying because you said like they used a bunch of chakra when they did the Almighty Push thing.
Yeah, and
On
they,
the,
yeah, you're saying that like they still used a bunch of chakra in the Jiraiya fight, right?
yes,
Yeah,
they
but
did.
Jiraiya is like able to react to them and do all this before they even use all that chakra, and it's stated by Pain that like if you walked in there with that secret, he would have won. Whatever that secret is, that still means like Jiraiya would have to be the least bit relative to like a max version of Pain.
I'm pretty sure they were talking about Nagato.
It wouldn't matter. Whatever it means would like it. He would have to be relative to them, like or like at the very least relative or above, to even
See,
be able to defeat the Pains.
if they knew straight from the beginning that there was a Nagato like hiding somewhere, they would have looked straight for him. And he's a cripple, and the only person he has to defend him is Konan, and Konan is weak. They literally just easily blitz him, and he's dead.
Okay. What for one? Why is he referring to Nagato?
Because I already proved that it wasn't talking about the revival
Well, hold on.
pain.
This is a new debate because the last one got all like messed up. So why is it? Wait. No, you realize that like okay, the pain. Okay, why isn't there revival pain?
Because I proved that the revival pain was there with them,
Is
fighting
Jiraiya ever fighting?
with them.
Does Jiraiya ever fight him?
I know I proved that he was there.
No,
So
okay,
obviously,
no, hold on, hold on. But it's still a secret, right? The secret could just be okay. Well, he doesn't know that this pain can revive us.
no, because he would have saw them. He looked straight at them.
Yeah.
He looked straight at them. We
Did he
skipped to the
see?
time that I
Hold on. Did they see him reviving him? They're reviving this pain.
let me see.
Here, I'll look to the time that you sent. You said like 9 what?
9:52.
Yeah, 6. There are 6 of them. Yeah, Jiraiya doesn't notice this until he's on his like where he's literally on the same floor as where he's about to die. Mind
They're
power, bro.
still
Surprise.
they're still fighting after that.
Yeah, but I'm saying okay. Like, well, this is like after Jiraiya had already been like jumped a bunch and isn't able to like this is like wouldn't be like Max Jiraiya basically because I'm pretty sure he had lost his arm at this point. And since he never uses that ability in front of them, it still wouldn't be like a secret that Jiraiya had learned.
I don't think he lost his arm yet. Oh wait, yeah, he did. But like skimming through the video.
And if that was the case, you know that like, hold on, does Naruto know about Nagato whenever he first fights Pain?
Um, he knew that there was like uh he he cracked the code that Jiraiya sent them. Um, but he didn't
No,
know
they
exactly.
he knew that they knew that, but like before or like they knew that already when they walked into the fight with Pain. Like they already
Let me
knew
see.
about like the revival Pain. He literally said like, yeah, they told me about you, and then goes straight for that Pain.
Can you show me that? Because
Hold on.
they already knew about the revival pain, but they didn't know about Nagato yet.
They didn't already know about the revival Pain because they never see it fight or they never see it do its revival.
If you go straight, if you pull up the fight, show me it.
Yeah, I
He,
watched it. They never, yeah, he never revives a Pain in front of Jiraiya. Whenever Jiraiya realizes there's a 6 Pain, he's like, oh, there was a 6th one. And he never revives anything in front of Jiraiya. They just jump him again. So he didn't even know of its existence. Why would he randomly know of its
I
ability the
mean,
minute he pops up?
so
Unless he
if
shows it.
can you show if can you prove if Jiraiya even killed One Pain?
I wouldn't have to. Because that, like, I don't think that, like, goes, like,
That
through
means
my
he
point.
never would have been used.
What?
That means the revival pain never would have even been used if he had to.
But that's fine. It's
Then
stated by, okay, it's stated by Pain. Right? That just because it would like take extra time to go through this. It's stated by Pain that if Jiraiya didn't know of this like this secret, whatever it is, Jiraiya would have definitely won. So
I'm
there's no
pretty sure
reason as to why it's pointing to Nagato. You're supposed to be like
I'm pretty
fighting
sure
some
common
scan
sense
for.
is pointing at Nagato because Nagato's a cripple in a wheelchair with
No,
one
you're
weak
just
ninja
saying no.
arrow.
You're just saying why that would be an important secret. You're not saying why that would be this secret.
That's, that seems like a lot more important than a
But
revival.
why is that the one that they're referring to?
Because oh my
No,
gosh,
you're just okay. You're just subjectively saying okay. Well, this seems like it's more important, so they're talking about this. No, that doesn't prove your point at all. Can I just say, well, this seems like it's more important, and then not prove anything at all?
you couldn't even prove that Jiraiya even killed One Pain.
That wouldn't have anything to do with the argument, cause of what Pain says. And unless you could like, cause you keep claiming that it's about Nagato, and if you're gonna, and yes, he has 3 of them on the floor. Actually, I'm looking at it now.
Is what?
He has 3 on the floor dead.
See. What chapter is that?
Yes, 379. Jiraiya has three of them dead on the floor. He thought that was the only three. Then right after, the one like while he's walking away from the three, one sneaks him, rips off his arm, and he gets like sent flying outside, right? Then he looks up, there are six pains now. So yes, he had defeated three, like at the very least three pains, but I'm pretty sure he defeats way more. But at the very least, we see three pains that he defeated. Yeah, Jiraiya thinks the fight is over, so he 100% doesn't know about that ability. Huh?
You said 379.
Yes. I'm looking at the fight right now. So yeah, they use a genjutsu on like what is this? It's like three or four of them, and then he killed them.
What was the move that they used on him? On
He
them?
uses some type of genjutsu, then kills all three of them. Then they appear with six.
How did the Genjutsu kill them?
No, he uses a genjutsu on them, then kills them while they're stuck inside of the
Oh,
genjutsu.
'Open.
What?
Oh wait, they're still up.
Yeah, they come. No, wait, no. When Jiraiya has the sword stuck inside of their chest, they're not up at that point. I sent the page and everything. They're like on the floor, lying down with like giant swords in their chest. Then he says it's done, right? Making sure that all of them are dead. Then he walks away. Then he gets snuck, gets his arm ripped off. He gets sent flying out the building. Then as he looks up after he got sent flying, there are now six of them from the three that he had fought.
One second. It was like, you taught me not to let my guard down, Master Jiraiya.
Yeah, and then he rips his arm off.
Was that one that was on the ground?
Hmm? No,
Oh,
I don't
that
think
was.
that was. No, I don't think that was one of the ones on the ground. No, yeah, that isn't one of the ones on the ground. Cause that one looks like it has some type of wire in its nose, and none of those have that. It was like Ma or Pa. One of them literally said that what's going on. This one's got a different face from the other three.
Yeah, you're right.
Good debate so far.
Morphy, do you have any counter?
Yeah, I'm trying to look for something about Kakazu.
Hold on. So do you concede this point about Jiraiya scaling to Leaf Village Pain? Or not Leaf Village, but Rain Village, which scales above Leaf Village?
First, I concede that point.
Okay, so then my scaling is just like left. Yeah, my scaling is just conceded to then. Jiraiya scales to Rain Village Pain. Right, he'd be like relative or above based off of Pain's statement and based off of him even defeating 3 Pains. Right, which scales above Leaf Village because like we like, or there was like no disagreement with like their functionality entirely running off of chakra. So if they have like less, like a way less amount of chakra, they would like function way less, right, or not to the same level. So if that's the case, then like Leaf Village Pain would be below Range Village when he's seen at his peak, which Jiraiya faces, which would be relative to or above Sage Mode Naruto, which scales above a base Naruto, because of the amp that Sage Mode gets you.
Oh wait, repeat the last part.
Sage Mode Naruto would scale above a base Naruto, because
Oh
Sage
yeah.
Mode gives you an amp.
Did you say Jiraiya scaled above Naruto with
Yeah,
his Sage mode?
yeah. Jiraiya would scale above Sage Mode Naruto.
Oh no, I don't really believe that one because if let's say like Naruto's power level was 5 and Jiraiya's power level was 10, Jiraiya's power thing would only give him like uh 10, and Naruto's would give him like 20.
No, no, no. We don't know that. We don't know that.
No, we do because
No, I'm saying yeah. We know it could give like a greater amp, but we don't know like how much greater the amp is. But it'd be shown like directly by feats that Jiraiya in his Sage mode would scale above, which like the feats that you already conceded to. You already conceded to Jiraiya the Pain, which is above Leaf Village Pain, which scales to Naruto.
I said that because Jiraiya was not able to take in nearly as much nature energy as Naruto is, and that nature energy gives you like a super bomb. Like I don't know how to say it, but
Yeah, hold on. Naruto can have better Sage mode. That doesn't mean that he would like scale above, because you still have to like prove that like directly that his Sage mode amp gives him enough to overcome Jiraiya. Cause like Naruto could have like if Naruto has like the best Sage mode, right? And like
yeah.
Minato would skill above that Sage mode Naruto though, even though Naruto still has a better Sage mode than him.
How would he scale above him?
Minato, cause he shows feats above like a KCM Naruto.
Oh, are you talking about during the war arc?
Yes. So in order to say like Sage mode Naruto from Pain arc is above Minato would be like provide a huge contradiction. So just because
Uh,
his perfected Sage mode gives him like a greater amp, it wouldn't mean that like he's necessarily stronger than the other person who uses it.
Naruto did a lot more during that war arc than Minato did.
But Minato shows better feats than a base Naruto or like a KCM one Naruto.
Yeah, he would show more than KCM one, but the one where uh
And KCM1 would be above Sage Mode. So if he scales to a KCM1 Naruto, he would scale above a Sage Mode Naruto.
Wait, why don't you think that Kakashi is faster than Jiraiya?
Because, for one, I don't think we ever see Kakashi train. We see Kakashi train like one time ever, which was in like part one, I think, after Zabuza fight. So if Kakashi
Jiraiya,
never. Huh?
Jiraiya never did any training either.
Yeah, that's fine. That like goes along with my whole point, right? It's affected, for one, right? If the Sanin were relative at their peaks, right? Kakashi is like scared of like one of the weakest forms of Orochimaru we've ever seen, besides like handless one, right? Because it's stated by Kakashi that he would be no match for Orochimaru while he had like he gets speed blitz while he has Chidori out, which would give him like a speed amp just having it open. But he gets
Orochimaru,
speed blitz by Orochimaru, says that he's absolutely no match for him. And this is like in part one. So if Kakashi never trains, he never got stronger.
part one is like irrelevant.
No, not if the character never gets stronger.
Huh? Wait, what?
If Kakashi never gets stronger, it would just be the same Kakashi.
He did get stronger in part two
We
though.
just agreed that he never trained.
No, but when he got DMS, he got a lot
Yeah, that was
stronger.
in War Art,
No, it was,
not inside of the Kakazu or Pain Art. I'm just talking about like didn't like he like basically like did he enhance himself, right? Not did he get like a bunch of chakra from Obito. That's not what I'm talking about. Cause that wouldn't like have anything to do with this topic.
no, I said part one was like irrelevant because it says somewhere in part one that Lord Third was the strongest Hokage.
I think
We know that's not true.
wait one. I don't think that like I think that's just like referring to like his prowess as a ninja when you're referring like the statement you're referring to, and that's just
It's like
like random lore from like random people. That like Lord Third is said to be third, like the strongest Hokage, and then they like talk about how he'd master like all the ninjutsu. So I think that's just talking about like yeah, like his prowess as a ninja would make him stronger. He doesn't like have to necessarily have like better hand. Like he doesn't have to be faster than Hashirama or Tobirama, right? Because obviously they couldn't make that claim if that was the case, because none of them have ever seen Tobirama or Hashirama in a fight.
and Kakuzu had 5 lives.
Okay.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
And that was the same amount as Jiraiya.
Okay.
Jiraiya had to fight 5.
Okay. I don't like get where you're going with this.
So that means like Naruto had to defeat Kakuzu more times than Jiraiya did.
That wouldn't scale him above Jiraiya. If he's fighting 5 stronger opponents and Naruto's just fighting the same weak one over and over again, then it wouldn't matter. If I have to fight 5 little kids from a kindergarten and 5 WWE superstars, obviously, like, yeah, it doesn't matter who had to like defeat who more, right? Because it still like matters like the quality of the opponent I'm fighting.
I mean, well, his quad was pretty good if he was able to get near Hashirama
We don't know.
and fight
Yeah,
him.
we can't. We don't know if like they had like a contentious battle. We don't know what happened in that battle. That battle was way too ambiguous to like argue with. Right? Because again, it would still be considered a fight if he walked up and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you," and they get speed blitzed in one shot. That'd still be like a fight. It'd still be combat. But Kakazu doesn't scale to like Hashirama at all.
considering Hashirama is a lot stronger, he would have been able to like sense him coming. Get a
What?
sage.
Say, I don't think one. Even if he had that passive sensory, who said that he didn't sense him? Who said that he didn't like sense Kakazu and one shot him? We don't know what happened. Literally, like anything you could have said that happened in that fight would just be like subjective and like no reason to say that like that's what actually happened.
Why would he let him get near him?
How do we know that he let him get near him? How do we know that he didn't just speed blitz him the minute he sensed Kakazu coming? We don't know what he did or didn't do. So there's no reason to say that Kakazu is relative to him. We just know that, okay, well, he got into a fight with Hashirama. Now, how the fight went, we don't know. We just know that he didn't win.
Do you want to come to a conclusion or?
Would you say that Kakuzu is stronger than Hidan and faster?
I'll still man it. Go ahead. Hello? Yeah, I said I'll steel man that. Go ahead. Actually, hold on. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Said, would you
Hold on. Give me a second. I'll
believe?
be right back. Hello? Hello?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I'm back. Go ahead and continue at that point.
Yeah, I'm just watching this video really quick.
Of Kakazu being relative to Hedon?
No, of Kakazu to Hashirama.
You have a clip of Kakazu's fight with Hashi.
I'm trying to find one.
I don't think there is one.
Just, let me.
You can go ahead. You, since I honestly don't think this can exist, can we set a time limit for it?
What'd you say?
Yeah, I said since so we don't like take forever, can we set like a 10-minute timer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It won't take long.
Okay.
Oh, one thing. So when Kakuzu and Naruto were fighting, you know how you said, you know how there were the six pains fighting against Jiraiya?
Yeah.
So Naruto basically did the same thing against him. So
Huh?
Kakuzu has this ability called Earth Grudge Fear, where he can well, I don't know if you've seen the fight. Have you seen it?
Seeing who's fight?
The Kakazu and Naruto fight.
No. Why?
Okay, so basically using like this material, Kakazu can like spawn these like different like monsters with all different abilities. They each have like one of the the chakra natures. So they could it was like the same concept as the pains. Uh,
Okay.
and so, okay, so he had to find all of them. I'm gonna send you the scan.
What's this point?
Because when you said that uh Naruto was fighting like one weak guy over and over again, um, showing that he did like have.
Wait. I'm saying like if he fought like, or like even if there are multiple weak guys, because I brought up the analogy. So if there are multiple weak people, if I fight like, let's say like I fight six like John Cena's, right? And you
Yeah,
fight six preschoolers, just because you fought the same amount as me didn't mean like the people that you're fighting like now scaled to like, or that you now scaled as high. Cause
you
I'd be
would
like a fight. I'd be in a fight with stronger people than what you're in a fight with. The quantity doesn't matter.
they let me pull up their abilities.
Put their speed or AP somewhere that like matches up to the pains.
Did you see the scan?
Yeah, I see them. Are they the same level of the pains?
I don't know. Let me. So how like each of the pains had the six pets of pains had different abilities, and each could only do one of them. That's the same thing as these monsters also in the video.
What does that matter?
Because it's not the same as just like fighting like one person over and over again.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like even if he's fighting multiple people all over again, right? If Naruto walks inside the class of like, if Naruto walks inside of Konohamaru's Genin class and slaughters all of them, and then fights ten like a Jubi Madara, it doesn't matter like the amount of people that he faced. They don't scale to the stronger person. But
And
in this
that's
case, they're
not
fighting the same amount of people, but this one character that he's like the other version, right, which are the pains, scale massively above this like these six that Kakazu are sending out.
that wasn't at all a fair comparison.
I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening here, but I'm saying like that's all this point is, right? Because you're just saying, well, like these are just like okay, well, Naruto's also fighting multiple people. Okay, Naruto could fight more than like just one. Like Naruto could fight more than what Jiraiya fought. Jiraiya still fought a way stronger opponent, which has like direct in canon scaling to scale above a stronger version of Naruto. Because it's like he fights like he scales to Sage Mode Naruto, which is after Jiraiya, like after Naruto trained with Ma and Pa and got a Sage Mode amp. So you'd have like direct inverse scaling to way above this Naruto. So unless you want to say like Kakazu arc Naruto is above like Pain arc Naruto. If so, then like you'd have to give an explanation as to why he got weaker.
Why who got weaker? Naruto?
No, why Naruto got weaker? Because this scaling leads you above Pain arc Naruto from Kakazu fight. That would mean Naruto got weaker.
Um,
Y'all niggas debating. I just sitting here like breathing and shit.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Alright, so if you skip to around like 5 minutes, we'll see. What was your point again? Pianist. Hello?
Oh
Pianist.
yeah, my mic was on mute. I'm saying that like my point is that Jiraiya fights a stronger opponent. So can you like what is this video that you sent?
Yeah, it'll show you the monster's abilities.
I'm just not gonna. I'm just not gonna watch that then, because it doesn't have any. Cause it's gonna do anything.
Oh, you haven't seen Shippuden, right?
No.
So maybe like next time, like after this, we can do a debate. Naruto versus Sasuke. I have Naruto.
Which Naruto and which Sasuke?
Near the end of the show.
That doesn't even sound like a topic I would want to do. But do you concede to this one?
No wait.
Morphy, who would you even take on Naruto versus Sasuke?
I will take Naruto.
Duh. I mean, okay.
Oh, I was trying to get like an easy dub.
That's kind of already happened. You know that, right? Why would you like debate something that already happened? Morphy, you like you're gonna concede. We're just gonna sit like in silence.
I'm looking for stuff.
Like what? What are you looking for? Maybe I can help you.
I already have it. I'm like skimming through it.
Well, okay.
Dead boy, who do you think wins? Kakazu Naruto or Sage Jiraiya?
That's a spy topic.
Sage Mode Jiraiya, because like Jiraiya can scale above Itachi. So yeah. It's not a topic either. Jiraiya would just, Jiraiya has like sealing jutsu, right? He would just seal Kakazu. Then you have to kill him.
I said like Kakazu.
No, he didn't say
Naruto.
Kakazu. He's saying Naruto from the Kakazu fight.
Oh, he's talking about Naruto from the Kakazu. What the fuck? Not a topic, nigga. Do you think Naruto got weaker?
That's what I was saying. Cause like Jiraiya scales to the pains like one way or the other. Whether or not like pains were stronger or weaker in the Rain Village, Jiraiya still scales to them.
Exactly.
When like
Alright.
Morphe, I got a
Naruto
better
also
topic
scales to
for you.
them in a stronger version.
Morphe, I got a better topic for you. Oh, Morphe, do you remember Dosu? Like the sound nigga?
Who?
Dosu, the sound nigga from like the Chunin exams?
Oh, him. Yes.
I'll take Dosu versus like Chunin exam Sasuke. But like not like black suit Sasuke, but like
The one.
force like preliminary round Sasuke versus like round one Dosu.
One that got rocked by Rock Lee.
Who?
Sasuke.
No, the Sasuke that like broke that nigga's arm.
You mean the thing that gets murdered by Shikaku?
Yeah, I was like Dosu, right? Versus the Sasuke that like was in like four. Round one Sasuke. Like what's that
I
place
get what
called? What's that place called? With like the has the jutsus like fucking like holding together. We know where Gar fought
Serious?
fucking Lee at.
The
There's
exam? The
yeah, the
exam room?
exam. No, yeah, the exam room.
You
Not
talking
not the
about
final.
wait Sasuke Dosu versus that Sasuke?
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid. That's a weaker Sasuke.
I was gonna take Dosu.
Yeah, that's a weaker Sasuke than the one that Dosu even fights originally.
Niggas, why the fuck would you just give that away? All right, Morphe, you can take Naruto.
I didn't even notice that you were asking him. But hold on, I still got this recording running. I didn't even
I
realize.
concede.
Oh, okay.
Well, no,